I didn't put any lotion on, so y'all will be seeing Ash at some point. Okay? Hey guys, it's Steph and
Big to the Wiz.
We're back from birthday break. We have homemade tacos, you guys. I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yes, let's pray.
Let's get into the video.
I'm in love with feeling love and I always low on the above when I see a green light. I can't help it. Yeah.
Okay.
Always need to cool down a second.
Babe has made us some delicious homemade tacos.
Thank you.
We got some juicy ground turkey meat here, very seasoned. Look at that. See the color? I love y'all meat look dead.
Okay.
We'll pick this up. This is hot.
Yeah. We got some beans, y'all.
I'll show y'all the beans.
Cheesy beans.
Just some cheesy beans. There you go. Some nice crispy shells. Perfecto.
Yeah, I made some homemade salsa too, y'all.
I'm gonna try your salsa on my taco.
It needs to, first of all, I made it where you saute the vegetables in the pan so it's not cold yet. And it also needs to just marinate together in the refrigerator for a while. I didn't have time. Okay.
Okay.
But it's fine. Alright, let's
dig in. Ladies first.
I'm gonna take that.
We had a very extended day yesterday. I didn't want to say long. It was extended.
Sunday, we had a really cute and nice Sunday fun day yesterday.
Spontaneous.
Let me tell y'all about it. I woke up, well, we both woke up early. I don't know what time we got up.
I was headed back to sleep.
Yeah, but we was up though. She waking me up, that's the thing. I wasn't even about to get up. But she got up, so I got up. And then if you gone too long, I'll be like,
right.
I can't go back to sleep. So now I'm up. So now I got all the energy in the world, y'all. I ain't had this much energy this year.
At 10 a.m.
I had every piece of energy. Okay? I'm like, we should go somewhere. No, it wasn't even 10 yet. I was up at like 8.
Yeah, it was
8 with my energy. Contemplating how I'm going to get you to be on the same level. Okay, so eventually I was like, you want to go somewhere? Or did I say you want to go to Top Golf? Because I was
Top Golf. You definitely.
Okay. So you want to go to Top Golf? She's like, yeah. Not thinking I'm talking about right now.
I had just rolled back over, got cozy, tucked myself in, and was about to take a nice long nap.
So as I was being up with all my energy, I was like, let me see what time Top Golf opened. It said 10 a.m. y'all. I said, oh, they up with me. Ready to turn up.
Yay.
I was like, ooh, and it's Sunday. We gonna have good, like, drive, you know. The traffic in LA is nice on Sundays. Everything is just peaceful and calm on Sundays compared to the other days. Yeah. So I'm like, we should get up, go to Top Golf at 10 a.m. and then see where the day takes us, basically. I don't know what you said. When you want to go?
I said when you
I was
go.
like, as soon as possible.
And
you like now? You want to go to Top Golf right now? Mind you, I ain't never been there, y'all. So I don't even know what to expect. I'm like, well, it's open. And then on the weekend, they charge more than they do, like, on the weekday, y'all. So, from 10 to 11 on Saturdays, they have a $37 an hour. So, I'm like, oh, we get there between 10 and 11, we can get a little quick $37 an hour thing. Because after that, it's like 70-something an hour. Is that for as many people as you want?
I think it's up to like 6 in each pod.
Okay. Well, it was just that, y'all. Okay. So, in my mind, I'm like, ooh, we get there. We still have a chance to get there probably around 10:15, 10:30-ish. At the time I'm talking to her. She's laughing, y'all. I think you thought I was playing.
I did. I was cracking up like, okay.
I'm dead serious.
Dead ass.
So, she finally realizes that I'm serious. And we commits to getting ready. Yeah. I think we left here about 10:30. Yeah. Now you got to get there before 11 to get the $37. So I'm like, speed it on. No, but I wasn't tripping. I mean, we didn't make it, but I do love a discount. Okay? Because it's too expensive nowadays. Things are way too expensive. Like, people really out here thinking they can charge all this money because I don't know why. But, like, when you grocery shop, I feel like everything is $10 now.
At
Like,
least.
what?
At least. A box of cereal is $8 damn for what?
That is crazy. That should just
You get 3 or 4 bowls, right?
Or something. They used to even have like 2 for $3. Like, what? I was trying to get some nuts the other day. The big thing of them, it was like the mixed nuts, was almost $20. Not the regular little, but like the bigger one. The smaller one used to be like $4. That is $8. What? I think it was $8.99. That was at Walmart. At Rouse by me, it's like $10 for some nuts. What? Crazy, y'all.
Insane.
Let's do it.
Try some of your sorry, excuse me.
So anyway, bottom line is I'll try to save where I can, okay? Because everything is expensive. So we got there. I think we pulled up probably like 10:45, 10:50. So I'm like, okay, so as long as we get up in we good. The parking was fine, you know, still some people there, but we still got a good parking spot. We could go inside, nice and clear, wasn't no line. I was thinking it was gonna be a long line for people trying to get the 10 o'clock thing. No, we walked right to the counter. Can we get a pie for 2? Boom, he gives us a pie. Then he's like, okay, so she wanted to go upstairs, which I'm glad you did, because upstairs was really nice. So we ended up having to change it to upstairs. Boom. So as he's like, okay, we'll go to it. I'm like, so do we get the $37 situation? What? And then he starts fumbling around. Yeah, it is. It's not 11. I'm like, it said from 10 to 11, we get the $37 an hour. Boom, boom, boom. Then he asked the coworker, well, I'm trying to do this, but it's not giving me this. So then they start talking about, well, it's close to 11. If I don't slap the at you right now, it's not 11. Y'all only got it for 1 hour. How you gonna change it to 53 minutes? What? It's not 11 yet. He's on, well, when it gets close to 11, it basically turns over to the hour thing. How and how? You only do it for 1 hour. At least give us the whole hour to do it. What? So I'm like, whatever. I'm not even going to allow because I'll get to another level and we won't even be doing top dollar plan. All y'all. But so I was like, I really want to do it. So let me just calm down and accept whatever they talking about, because I hate when they lie. Just tell me it's $74. My thing is this. I don't mind paying whatever the cost is for something, but don't tell me you got a discount or tell me you got a percentage off for this and that, and then you're lying. And then you're like, oh, well, you got to buy a whole nother meal to get, you know, like you do the little shit. Oh, you got to get here at 10:53 instead of 11 if you want to actually. I don't like that. So then I get pissed and now I don't want to support your business at all. But I didn't want to do that because I actually want that for it. So I was like, okay. she was looking too like, I don't know, she gonna call for what? Are we gonna end up doing golf today? Right.
Let me think of something else for us to do.
Right. I was like, I ain't about to say nothing. All right, let's go on up here to the top floor and pay the $74. So we go up there. It was so fun. I loved it. Like I said, this is my first time, so I really liked it, y'all. I did. I liked the whole setup. We had our waitress was so nice and friendly and helpful. It was just great. The energy was wonderful. So we did that. I won the first round, but she whooped my butt. Okay, I barely won the first round and I lost miserably the second round. Okay. I was like, dang, babe.
Good stuff. The minute you teach her something, then she catches on quick. I was telling her how to use a little bit more power in hitting her ball, and she had to win it. So I had to make sure she didn't go home with 2 wins, that I'd go home with any. But it was fun. We had a good time.
We did. We ate some food there. I got the chicken tenders and fries upon the suggestion of the waitress who is from the South. So I trusted her. It was a good recommendation. She was very good. And then babe got the, was it brisket?
Brisket nachos?
Brisket nachos. Those were good. So we did 2 games, 8. And then after that, we went downstairs to the bar, watched the, shout out to Ole Miss. Watched the Ole Miss.
Was it Minnesota?
Minnesota, yeah, Minnesota. That pissed me off, y'all. Oh my God. And we gonna talk about it. Yes, we are. Cause I got some stuff to say. So if you know college basketball, you know Ole Miss is a predominantly black team. Minnesota is not. We gonna leave it at that. Minnesota is not, y'all. I think they were ranked pretty close. Like, what was it, 8 and 9 or 4 or 5 or something like that. But everybody had Ole Miss to win. Come on, outside. Anyway, they doing good the whole game. Towards the end, here come Minnesota trying to make sure their team wins.
So first of all, the refs fouled out Ole Miss favorite player in the third quarter with 4 minutes left. Fouled the entire 12 minutes that they're going to play without their best player. Unheard of in college basketball. Like, you don't foul out a team's best player, especially on the foul that they gave her. It wasn't even a foul. So then, fourth quarter come around and Ole Miss has the momentum. Without the best player, they're still fighting hard, they're still scoring. So the refs, they can change the momentum of the game and they can change the outcome of the game. So they made about 3 or 4 calls that were not even fouls in Minnesota favor, which slowed the game down because Ole Miss was, you know, faster and they were speeding the game up, which slowed the game down and gave Minnesota a chance to score, you know, keep a time on the clock, and also gave them confidence. The game was over. Like, you can tell that Minnesota was defeated. The refs allowed them back in the game, and Minnesota ended up winning the game on the buzzer beater, like some lucky shot or whatever. Although Ole Miss lost, you can never fully blame, but like, once the refs change the momentum of the game and they do things like that, it's hard to come back. Because even as a player, you're feeling defeated, not just from the team, but also for the refs. So you're playing basically,
like, what can I do?
5 against 8 on the floor.
Like what?
So, and you know, the coach expressed that. The coach expressed the referee. I mean, it was blatantly obvious that they were trying to help the other team win. I've experienced that. We all know it happens.
That's terrible.
You go to a school, one's predominantly black, the other's probably something else, and the game gets crazy, and the refs, you know, decide who they want to favor and win. And you know, it sucks because those girls, they actually play hard, they work hard.
All this time, not just this year, their whole lives for these moments. And you want to change what the outcome is supposed to be to make it to be what y'all think it should be or what you want it to be? That is so, as an athlete, and a competitive person, not me, I'm just saying as one, if I was one, or for the people that are, I would not want to be helped by the referee to make me win. Like, y'all don't care that it's a fair competition and that you actually win? And I feel like if y'all gonna do that, just don't even play. What y'all can do is say, okay, we got a basketball team, and at the end of the year, y'all can give y'all trophies like y'all do the Oscars and every other thing. Just do that. that pissed me off. I'm just so tired of different things. It happens so much everywhere. And we only see like the stuff that publicized, entertainment things, sports stuff, because that's on TV and stuff. But people, y'all, in y'all real life, I've been through it in corporate America. You know what I'm saying? People getting ahead because the friends and the bosses, daughters and sons and the bosses, whatever, you know what I'm saying? When you work your ass off every day and not getting the recognition that you deserve, not getting the promotions and the raises that you deserve, like, it's shit. I'm fucking tired of it. And y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. And if it ain't you and you of that same race, I ain't talking about you. But get y'all people together, okay? Anywho, let's get back to the good day we have. So we stayed there for a while, got us some good drinks, we watched that game, and then we were talking about going to the pier, or down the pier. Ended up doing that. Y'all thought we was gonna go there, play some arcade game, you know, do like certain things that you do on the pier. We get there, as soon as we get there, we see boats. We see the paddle thing. She's like, you wanna do that? I'm like, okay. Because that moves so slow, but you're paddling your ass off. Like, it's a lot. So I was like willing to do it, but I was like, okay. It's about to be a workout. Like, plus, the boats are so small, she wouldn't be comfortable with that. I was like, look, babe, your legs can barely even fit in here. So we ended up doing the Duffy, the bigger thing boat where you drive it yourself. That was so nice. I've been on that before and she has too. But I've been on it with like a bunch of people. And it was like party central on it. With just me and her. It was so relaxing. The weather was perfect. It was so nice.
Yeah. So the beginning of the boat ride, he told us about this area in the water that was clear water. So you know us, we like, okay, cool, let's go where the clear water's at. We almost died, y'all. That boat got so shifty and was just shaking from side to side, like not just soft.
Yeah.
It was like, woo.
He told us too that's gonna be a little rough going over there.
He didn't say how rough, but it was a lot more than a little rough.
We like, ooh. Oh.
The front of the boat was lifting up, and it, oh my god! So
I'm not gonna be on the news.
We quickly turned around and got up out of there. We tried it again later, but it
works later.
That boat was not heavy enough to hold that water, and just me and her, no. But he had just had to go out and pick up a family that was in that water because the grandma and the grandson was crying.
They were stuck over there. They didn't want to come back.
So he had to go get them, bring them back, and then drive them around for the duration of their tour.
Oh,
that's why he was mad.
Okay.
So he had to drive them around for the rest of their tour because the family. So he was like, just say that you guys are not going to call me. I'm like, nah, we good. Like, I ain't gonna call you to come out here unless we really need. But there's like a big space. There's other boats that are out there. Nothing too crazy. They have like a glass bottom boat. They have a whale watching boat. No, damn well there ain't no whales out there.
Maybe they go super around.
Yeah, they do. But you never see whales because I did the whale watching like 2 or 3 times.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, and they always say, well, they always give you the see that they're not out today. But we did see some sea lions.
Yeah.
We saw some sea lions. It smells. We couldn't get as close as we wanted to because we just could not do the smell of sea lions.
I don't know how they doing it. Like, how are y'all doing it?
It was dope. And then we also seen a couple that went on the paddle boat. I know they wanted to get in our boat because one looked pissed off. They was just out there.
Everybody in the paddle boat looked pissed off.
Yeah, one lady was out there with her husband and her 2 kids. She was in the back like, I'm not doing nothing.
You can tell
the husband, I know his legs were burning because he did all the pedaling.
Yes, he's pedaling his wife and 2 kids, y'all.
And she on the back like this.
Right.
She was so unbothered. She was so over that whole.
Like, I told you I ain't doing it. I don't want to do it.
Yeah, but it was fun. Like, I drove for a little bit, and then I like because you get to hook up your radio, so you can take your radio and you can take. We was out there blasting like.
Everybody driving by like.
Yeah, everybody was vibing to us or whatever, and you get to bring drinks on. You get to bring food, whatever. Like we didn't plan for it, so we didn't like have food or anything like that. But
we will next time.
Right, babe went and grabbed us a couple of drinks. The guy wasn't even worried about me drinking. I was driving. He was like, he wants to bring it back on time. We came back on time, and he was like, "What? You guys didn't like it out there?"
Like he was like, "You need to come back in an hour."
Right. He was so
mad
cool.
We came back early. I mean, not early. We came back on time.
Yeah.
He was like, "What?"
Babe, finished the ride. She drove the last 20 minutes or something like that.
That was fun.
Yeah, she drove like the last 20 minutes, which was dope. We the only thing he didn't tell us was how to park it, bringing it back.
Oh. And I'm on the wheel, y'all.
First we tried to come in
so much stuff.
and we're like nose to nose with a glass bottom boat. So babe whipping in reverse and was like, all right, let's get out that way and let them drive. Somehow we started drifting and then we got stuck into this thing with a little parking spot. He's like, slow down.
He's yelling from the dock.
Yeah. But he wasn't even tripping because the boat, it didn't hit it hard, but it kind of hit the little thing. They have tires around the pole because they know boats gonna hit it.
Right.
And he wasn't tripping. He was just laughing. He got in, tied us up, and then got us out, which was good. We had fun.
Yeah.
Steph hit the thing and just let go of the steering wheel. She was like, I'm done. So we just waddled into the little spot, not steering or nothing. But it was fun. And then it's crazy because after that we were so tired.
As soon as we got off, it was so draining. I didn't realize it until we got off the boat.
Yeah.
Like on it, I felt good. Is there something like people that do boats? Is there something about that?
Right, being on the water.
Like going from the water to the land. Is there something about? I don't know. We just both were like, God damn, I'm exhausted.
Walking sore, walking slow. I mean, immediately after the water.
So then we're like, you want to go get something to eat? I'm like, yeah. What you want? I was like, well, shit, we in a different area. Let's try some pizza. We both love pizza, so I'm like, let's try some pizza over here because it's probably gonna be, be good or whatever. So we find a place. So as we going, I see a tattoo place. Now, we've been talking about getting a tattoo for the last year, probably. Mm-hmm. Of our numbers, 333. If y'all have paid attention before, our numbers are 333. So I was like, want to get the tattoo? Because I saw the tattoo slide. She was like, all right. We go in there, start talking to the person about what we want, blah, blah, blah. So they started drawing it up, whatever. The guy was like, yeah, our address is 333. We was like, what? So we go outside. Why we at a place at 333 something?
Right.
That's crazy, y'all. So we get our 333 tattoos. And then we went to go have some deep, the Prima pizza. Oh my God. In Hermosa Beach, I think?
Yeah.
Oh God, y'all. If you're near it, go. It was so good. My plan was, let me eat one slice. And then I'm gonna, go home, be light on because I like to be light on my toes. After dates and things, because you never know. So I'm like, let me just eat one slice. So, I ain't bogged down, whatever. I can do my twerking, whatever I need to do. I start eating that pizza, I'm like, maybe 2 will be okay. Let me get one more. And I eat the second one. How many more slices? We ate that whole pizza.
The whole pizza.
Gone. Ain't got nothing to go.
8 slices.
That shit was so good.
It was nice and hot and fresh and normally I like a lot of sauce on my pizza. This pizza didn't come with a lot of sauce, but the flavors in it was, oh my God.
The pepperoni.
Yeah.
Bomb. The way they cook it was bomb. The crust, to me, usually when it's that thin, it's floppy. And it wasn't. Now, it wasn't super stiff, but it was so perfect. Oh my gosh, it was so good. It was airy with it's what Pizza Hut's trying to do. With they do hair toss. Go learn from the Primus, please. It was so good. It was just a light pizza. Like those pizzas normally are heavy with the crust. Everything was so light. It was good. But yesterday was such a cute day.
It was. I love when owners of the establishment come out and talk to their customers.
Yeah. We just had a lot of good energy. Like the whole day. With the lady the girl at Top Golf. Then the guy at the boat place.
Right.
Everything, it was just great. The weather was perfect. No traffic. It was a perfect day.
The tattoo guy was cool too. I like him.
Yes, everything was great. Right.
Yeah, we was out for 10 hours.
Right. And I was like, you want to go to the drive-in?
How about you still want to go somewhere else? Hell no. Look, she's talking about you want to go somewhere else. When we get here, 10 minutes is we in bed and she is out. Done for the night.
Done, y'all.
At almost 9 p.m.
Ooh, I was done.
She was done.
As long as I'm up, I'm good though. But as soon as I hit that bed, I was like, ooh, shit, I'm glad we didn't go nowhere else. This feels great.
Right. That bed, I've never felt so good. Oh my God.
Thank you, babe. Because I know you was like, now you're trying to be fooling with me at 10. And here I am at 7 o'clock. We still out. PM, y'all.
I said, we go to the drive-in. That movie gonna be watching us.
Right. They gonna be knocking on the door.
Right.
Man, we've been over for 2 hours. Right. Get out.
Peace.